What's going on, everyone? So the Lakers' Dalton Knecht has been fantastic so far this season. He's been everything we've hoped for and then some. Obviously, he's a rookie. He's probably going to have a couple rough games here and there, but he has been just great for the Lakers. Just his ability to stretch the floor and just heat up at any moment. I mean, we've even seen him kind of have his struggles early on and just get that one shot, and that's it. And you just see the spiral of success for him start to happen. And I mean, you even saw in the last game with the Orlando Magic, I mean, the coach, every time he touched the ball, he was touching the ball at like the logo. And you could hear him screaming, move up, move up, move up, right? Like, you don't hear that for anybody else in this roster but Dalton Knecht. And teams are glued to Dalton Knecht now. And rightfully so. I mean, the guy has been absolutely lights out. He's shooting 46% from three-point range on 5 attempts per game. He's shooting 61%, just a hair under 62% from two-point range. He has an EFG of 66.3% in 22.7 minutes of action, shooting 52% from the field total. He's shooting 92.3%. He's only missed one free throw this season. He is averaging 3 rebounds will be nice, round up. 1 assist, half a steal with half a turnover, 1.3 fouls, and just under 12 points per game. And again, just continues to be a big fixture and has been one of, if not our most consistent guy, really, for a large stretch thus far this season. I mean, you look at his last 5 games, and he's given you 19 points, 14 points, 27 points, 37 points, and then just had a 17-point game in the Orlando Magic game. And just doing it, again, on efficiency. Shot 100% in one game, 50% in another, 50% in another, 75%, and then 43% on 3 of 7 from three-point range, while shooting just, again, lights out from the field. So he's doing it with incredible efficiency while just playing at a very high level. Obviously, defensively, he still has a lot of work to do, which I think is funny. So he has our worst individual defensive rating at 120.4. Gabe Vincent is second at 120.1. But the Lakers are actually better. They're 115.8 when Dalton Knecht is on the floor, compared to a 117.1 when Dalton Knecht is off. So that means in the team defensive things, he's actually very good. However, on an individual standpoint, right, when he's on an island, not great. We've seen him, kind of get in trouble at times, kind of get backdoored a few times, right? But he's a rookie. You're going to have your good and your bad. But what he does in the starting unit is just, it's immeasurable, right? He just completely takes guys out of plays. Because teams have to literally glue a guy to him because they know, if we double or we get off of him to help, he's going to be wide open and he only needs a small area of space. He gets a shot off so quickly. He has such a high arc, you're not going to get to it. And that is one of the things that is huge about Dalton Knecht. And it's a reason why, just with his play and how good and consistent he has been, I mean, really, he's been our third best guy on most nights, right? Like, seriously. And yet, according to reports, JJ Redick plans to bring him off the bench in favor of Rui Hachimura. And honestly, I don't agree with that. So here's exactly per Dave McMahon, right? Redick says he expects Rui Hachimura, to return to the starting lineup in Dalton Knecht's place when he is healthy. He says it will be on the coaching staff to find more minutes for Knecht, though. Again, I love Rui Hachimura. He, too, has been very solid for us this season. He's had a couple rough games, but offensively shooting the basketball, he's been doing his part. He is a 4 that is having to masquerade and do his best impression of a 3. But he's not really a 3. His body type isn't a 3. Defensively, he's not great at the 3, right? He's trying his best to kind of fill that role. And you look at his numbers, right? In 34 minutes of action on 10.7 attempts, shooting 42% total from the field. He's shooting 50% from three-point range on 3.6 attempts. Smaller volume than Dalton Knecht, but a higher percentage. He is, however, shooting only 38% on 7.1 attempts from 2-point range. A lot of that is his shot selection is not great. His IQ times is very questionable. He's not a guy that really passes the ball much, right? As soon as he touches the ball, you know it's usually going up or he's putting it on the deck and going to take a shot. He has an EFG of 50.5%. He's shooting 82.6% from the foul line on 2.3 attempts. He is, however, rebounding better than he has since his rookie season. His rookie season, he averaged 6.1 rebounds. This season, he's averaging 6.1 rebounds. His assist total is the highest it's been, again, since his rookie season at 1.5 compared to 1.8. Steals, he's averaging, will be nice, rounded up to 1, half a block, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, and giving you 12.7 points. So Dalton Knecht is giving you nearly the same point total on 2 fewer attempts while shooting a better percentage outside of 3-point range where he's shooting 4% worse. However, he's shooting 2.5 more 3-point attempts per game, right? So he's doing it on incredible efficiency. Now, rebounding, he's giving you 3 compared to Rui giving you 6. But Dalton Knecht also is he's more athletic. He's a better natural 3 than Rui Hachimura. Rui gives you a little bit more size, gives you a little more bulk in that sense, and then obviously the better rebounding. But I personally think that Rui Hachimura should be coming off the bench. I think your starting 5 right now should be Austin Reeves, Cam Reddish, Dalton Knecht, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. I think that is your best balanced 5-man unit, especially the way that Cam Reddish has played as of late. And then, of course, Dalton Knecht. And then I also think that if now you have D'Lo and Rui, and then, hopefully Max Christie and, Gabe Vincent's just out there getting cardio. But I just think between D'Lo and Rui, you just get a better balance and better offensive versatility off the bench. Also, Rui can play more 4 off the bench, because now you can take out Austin Reeves and LeBron James and insert D'Angelo Russell and Rui Hachimura. And now you just have that 2-man game. Plus, Rui, you kind of need him to take his shots. You need him to kind of be more of an offensive weapon. And you can kind of make him a little bit more of a focal point, run better actions for him in the bench unit rather than in the starting unit where he's kind of just out there floating. Right? You're not really doing much with him outside of like, hey, you kind of keep moving around, keep floating around, and then LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Austin Reeves will find you when they find you. Right? Where now I think you can put him on the block more, put him in his strong areas, put him in his spots to where he can be better utilized, particularly in that 2-point range, and kind of get that percentage up. I just think Rui will be more efficient. Right? And if he has that game where he's, shooting the lights out and just playing really well, well, then you can finish him and you can close, right? Like, you can have, and you've seen JJ Redick actually stick with the hot hand more times than not, right? So now you can have that where if Rui is having one of those games, stick with him, right? And I just think that now you just get better overall balance and you have the defense and offense. And then when Jared Vanderbilt comes back, whenever he comes back, right? But when he gets to peak Jared Vanderbilt, well, then now you can swap him with Cam Reddish, and now you just strengthen your starting unit. But also now you have that defensive piece in him where now your starting 5, assuming no trades happen. Let's just, obviously if trades happen, things change. But let's go with the roster we currently have. Well, now your bench 5 can be Gabe or D'Angelo Russell with Max Christie. I wouldn't even play Gabe Vincent, to be honest. I'd do D'Angelo Russell with Max Christie, Cam Reddish, Rui Hachimura, and Christian Wood when everyone's healthy and good to go. I just think that that's much better of a balance of defense and offense on both sides of the units. And then now you have, Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt, Dalton Knecht, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis in the starting unit. I think that gives you just better overall balance as a roster. And then again, you can make adjustments and changes and things like that accordingly as the game progresses, as things go on. But I just think that Dalton Knecht has been so good and so valuable that it's one of those things that I don't think you can bring him off the bench. I think you need him off to stick to the starting unit. I think you need him to be there, to create that floor spacing, to take pressure off of LeBron James and Anthony Davis, to have that outlet pass, to stay away from, defenses being able to collapse and pack the paint and do all those things, right? Like Rui Hachimura, teams we've seen will take the chance on Rui and just like, hey, he's not going to get the volume, he's not going to get the opportunities to the level, and he's not a guy that we've seen to the level of Dalton Knecht. When he gets going, right? Like, that's the difference. But it's just, I personally think that the Lakers need to have Dalton Knecht in the starting unit. I do. I think that is what the Lakers' best chance for just balance throughout both units provides. And I think that for right now, you stick with Cam Reddish and Dalton Knecht. You bolster your bench and the lack of offensive production that the bench gives you. Now you have Rui and D'Lo. And I know some people look at it, yeah, but D'Lo and Rui are making 17 and 18 million. Who cares? Right? Like, it's not about, if you're making all your decisions on just finance, like, what are you doing? It's about what gives you the best chance to win every night. What are the best 5 guys on the court? Right? It's not always the guys who just has the most money. And in a perfect world, that's usually what you want, but that's not always the case, right? A lot of times you need that balance. You need those guys to have a better, just versatile lineup rather than just like, oh, we're throwing out 5 guys because they're all just paid, right? Like, there's different reasons, why guys are paid what they're paid, and timing and all kinds of stuff, right? Like, does Rui and D'Lo get the money that they're getting if circumstances are different? So anyway, as always, this is a discussion, and I pass the question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Let me know. Either way, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. Do you agree? Disagree? Kind of mixed in the middle? However you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.